So early on in my career, I worked for Geico. Geico is a gigantic call center that I worked for. I was sitting there in a situation, and we had like desk partners. So it was me and then a guy sitting like kind of right back to me. So across the hallway was another lady. Her name was Norma. So Norma was a great lady. And basically, Norma just had the funniest customers all day long. I want you to imagine this. Norma literally is just laughing for 8 hours a day. She had the best customers. She thought they were so funny. And then behind me, I had a guy, I'm not going to use his name, but this guy, he just had the worst customers ever. Every customer he had was a conflict, and they had a bad attitude, and they didn't laugh at his jokes and all that stuff. All day long, I'd hear this guy throwing pens against the wall and stuff like that because he's so frustrated. So did the guy sitting behind me actually have worse customers? And did the other lady actually just get lucky and she had all the funny customers? Absolutely not. This is clearly a matter of what was in Norma's head. She knew that she was going to lead that charge. She came in with a positive attitude. She led with the laughing and all that. Where the guy behind me knew this was going to be a horrible call, and he knew this guy wasn't going to laugh at his jokes. And because of all that, his calls went down, whereas Norma's calls went up. So your attitude has everything to do with the way your job is going to go. If you're in a good mood, it's going to be much harder and much more difficult for your customers to kind of want to tear you down. If you're grumpy, you don't sound energetic, you don't sound fun, your customers aren't going to be bubbly and excited to talk to you either. So remember, your attitude is absolutely key, and you go first. That's the rule. You absolutely have to lead that charge. You set the tone. You have all the energy. You be upfront and confident with that, and excited and have all the energy, and your customer is much more likely to follow suit.